Well, I'm with you when you right. I done been through some shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So where did your name come from?
Um, my name came from when I was younger. Um, in the early 2000s, I named myself Stuntman KLT. That was my original rap name, and I got that name because I was in the streets. I had my senior year in high school. My grandfather passed away, and my mom bought me a 1993 Grand Prix, and I put it on some 22s. And at that, back in those days, that was 2007, 2006. Coupes was popular. Cutlasses, Deltas, Chevys. Everybody had a coupe on 22s, or the niggas out south had choppers and shit. But we had out west. So the older niggas on my block be like, man, your little ass always stunned. How old you is? And I was like, shit, I'm 17, 18. They're like, damn. So they called me Stunt. And then I said my rap name was Stuntman KLT. And then, like, I want to say 2012, my one of my closest friends, his name is Mikey True. He started my career. He got everything going for me. He's like, man, change your name to Stunt Taylor. He's like, it's too long. It's like, it's cool, but it's too long. And I was like, that sounds good. So I took the man KLT off of it, and I just put Stunt. And Taylor's my real government name.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I came up with the name.
So where did the hook god come from?
The hook god came from me writing music for people, me writing choruses. So like, a chorus of the song is like the main part of the song. That when they say the chorus and the verse and the chorus, I got really good at writing hooks for people, and I got really good at writing hooks for myself. So, one of my producing engineers was like, "Man, you are really talented." And then I had a couple labels trying to sign me to be a writer, um, Def Jam, Atlantic, and they just kept complimenting me on it. And then throughout time, I was like, "Man, I'm just calling myself the hook guy." And I'm pretty sure other people saying it too, but I really wrote a lot of industry songs for a lot of industry people. And if I would have known what I've known back then, I probably I would be filthy rich, overly successful right now if I knew what I knew now than what I did when I first started.
You feel like writers make more than the artists?
I feel like you could.
Okay.
I feel like when you writing, you working with yourself. You got publishing, but you get that money. You get to keep that money. And I'd rather be in the backfield now or behind the scenes, because when I write these songs, my walls just get filled up with plaques and certifications and just all type of notary. So that's what I want it for. I don't really care about being the artist or being on the screen. I care about, I wrote the song for Katy Perry. I helped write something for Jay-Z. I helped write something for Quavo. I helped write something for Chris Brown. I helped write something for like a lot of pop artists. Mm-hmm. So not saying I wrote songs for those artists, but that's what I want to do.
Right.
That's my goal. But I have wrote songs for big artists.
Okay.
So, and I did get my notoriety, and I'm gonna just keep working. Just keep working. Yeah.
Let's talk about that song "Fifi on the Block," because that was definitely one of the songs that I remember. That's how I know you. My kids was dancing to it when it first came out, and then this was way before like TikTok and Instagram and everything was popping. Yeah. So I can just imagine like if that song had came out at this time, how big it would be. Like,
great observation.
How big was it for you back then?
Fifi on the Block was really huge. We didn't have social media how right now. Mm-hmm. If the bop era would have came out now, then 2013 and 2012, I think all of us would be overly successful. Mm-hmm. I think we would have shot out the park. I'm not mad about when it happened, because it happened the way God saw it to happen. And it just, sometimes I look at it unfair, because it was a huge song. Mm-hmm. It was huge. It was big. Like, the song was so big, like, it blew past me. I couldn't catch it. It got so big, and a lot of people still don't even know how I look. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know how I look. But then when they see me, they be like, "You look familiar, bro. Like, you like the nigga that made that song Fifi on the Block?" And I be like, "That is me." And they were like, damn, bro, you tall as fuck, boy. Your ass look short. I ain't know, bro. Like, damn, it's my first time seeing you. So a lot of people be saying that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, yeah.
Do you remember like where you were when you realized like, man, this song is like taking off?
Yeah.
Like it's a hit. Like what were you doing? How did you feel?
I was in my bed.
Yeah.
So I made the song. I made the song in June of 2013. No, not June. May of 2013. I had just graduated from college. I made the song and I enrolled back into school because I had another eligibility to play football. So I was in school downtown at Robert Morris. I was working in the kitchen with my friend. I told you, Mikey True. And we were working in the kitchen on the 7th floor in the student center. And I was like, hold down the kitchen. I'm going to go to the computer and get this beat and I'm going to write the song. So I went and did it, came back, I wrote the song. I ain't have a second verse. I was like, you want to get on it? And he was like, no, I ain't going to sound right. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, what? That shit don't matter. Just get on the song. He denied it. So I went and wrote the second song, the second verse. And then went to JDR studio. Shout out to JDR. He really shaped my career. He's an engineer, producer. He do everything. He raw sell. Shout out to JDR. He shaped the song. We dropped the song July 25th, 2013. Nobody has ever heard the song. Mm-hmm. We went and shot the video in Garfield Park. Nobody never heard the song. Mm-hmm. Nobody but Kimo and D-Lo. Mm-hmm. No one heard it. They was out there just dancing. 4 months later, that shit was on the radio. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, this shit on the radio. Then they called me one time at like 1:30 in the morning. They was like, your song on the radio, bro. I'm like, damn, I was asleep. So I ran to the car and I missed it. And then that's when Power 92, the following next day, hit me up like, you want to do an interview? And I was like, damn. And then when 2014 came, I was gone.
That's what's up.
I was on tour, doing shows, hella shows everywhere, just enjoying life, man. I really did a lot with that song, especially just making people feel good and just listen to it. So it was a great time.
What do you feel like makes a hook a big hit, basically?
How catchy it is. Mm-hmm. And the production. If the beat is nice and the hook is catchy, meaning that it got to be repetitive. It just has to stand out. And once you can get a song to stand out and be repetitive, but not like stupid, and you can get some good production behind it, you can have your way with the song. And I got really good at that. And I think God blessed me. I know I got the gift of gab, so I use the gift of gab with talking to people, also in my music, also with life in general. So that's what make a real good hook.
So right now in your career, are you focused more on like music? Are you still doing music?
So it's a story behind it. I don't know if you want me to. Uh-huh. You want me to tell the story?
I want you to tell whatever you want to tell.
Okay. So in 2016, getting close to 2017, I stopped making music. Mm-hmm. I was hearing his voice way, way, way deep in the back of my head. It was the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit talking to me, moving me. God was telling me, hey, I need you to move closer to me because you've fallen off. And I'm trying to save you before you hit a wall and then you cannot get up. Mm-hmm. So I hit a wall in 2017. I went to jail for this thing at a hotel. You could probably look it up later and you'll see what I'm talking about. Went to jail for that in 2017 on New Year's. And at that point, when he told me that in 2016, I didn't really hear it. In 2017, when I went to jail, and my bond was $75,000, and I didn't know how I was gonna get out of jail, I knew it was time for me to stop making music, stay in the church I was in. I had just started going to Bill Winston's church, Living Word in Forest Park with my Aunt Marion, and I was there. but I wasn't taking it serious. But then I had to take it serious when I went to jail because I was scared. And I was like, I can't. My son was what? He was 3. I'm like, I can't get taken away from him. I'm like, I'm not saying I'm all he got, but I'm all he got on my side. He needed his father, so that was God. You know, God is the Trinity, so it's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So He's all three. A lot of people don't know that God is spirit, but entity, however they want to call it. So God made Jesus as Him. Jesus is God, and He talks through the Father, which is Him, the Son, which is Him, and the Holy Spirit. God is the Holy Spirit. So He put these two people on earth, or however they want to do it, or however they want to say, to move around and help people and guide people. And that's why Jesus was born. And I started to understand that and see that. I wasn't too deep in the word, but I started to get into it real heavy. And God was like, when I was sitting in the county, I was there for a day. I was like, all right, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of jail. I was messing with this girl in 2016, and she bonded me out of jail. And I'm not, and I ain't gonna say like that's why I met her, but like I really owe her. And I've said this in one of my interviews before. If I ever see her, I got the money to give to her, or at least give her something, or just be like, thank you. Um, is she was a blessing in disguise, and that's how I got out of jail. And I appreciate her. But I started making music in 2017, and I started to go on my journey with God from 2016 all the way till today. And I started to make music, but I knew in my spirit, it's like, nah, your purpose is a little bit different now. I need you to do what I want you. I need you to do what I'm telling you to do, so you won't backslide and go back. So I just started to listen to them and to do the things that I'm supposed to do, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm not gonna say I don't focus on music. I focus on what God tells me to do. So
If you were to get back into the music and let's just say you feel like you got a dope song, it might be a hit, who would you see yourself working with?
like artists,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I still make music. I I just I dropped something last year and the year before that. I probably just drop something like every year. Um, I would love to work with Jeezy. I would love to work with Future. Um, I would love to work with T Pain, and I would love to work with a lot of pop artists. Like if I can get in that lane with them, then it'd be great. But like those few people right there, I would love to work with them, and like you know like Daddy Yankee, Flow Rider. Like they make unlimited hits, and I especially Drake. Like Drake, excuse me, Drake is like he's like my number one. So if I can make music with those people, I would.
Okay. If you were talking to your younger self, what would you say to the younger version of you?
I would say continue to play football and take it serious
Really?
and stay out the streets. So I was so consumed with the streets. Like my cousin had got killed in 2012. Um, Came home in 2013 and made some bad decisions. And through the grace of God, I'm here to be alive and to be well. So made some bad decisions and yeah, like I was away, but I was just so stuck in the streets. Like, and I would tell my younger self to don't fall into that trap. And yeah, I'm from the streets and I'm from out west. I was raised and stuff. But my mom was young and I'm not gonna say she put me and her in a bad environment. I felt like I was a product of being outside with these kids and looking at the older dudes do what they do. My mom never was like she wasn't a bad mom. She hardworking mom. My auntie as well, and I just I didn't have that male father figure, so I hopped in the streets and got in the gang and when I was 12, it just stayed with me always. I was 27.
So do you feel like music was your therapy because you were maybe in like survival mode?
I wasn't in survivor mode
Okay.
because I was never. I'm not gonna say I wasn't struggling, but I wasn't like other kids. You know, my mom and my aunt really love me, and they'll do anything for me. So, you know, I was just being a follower.
Mm.
Not saying I had to follow, but these is my homies,
Right.
and these are my real friends. And whatever they was doing, I was doing. And again, single mom, young mama at that. You know, when I was, my mom was 29 when I was, what, 13, 14. She was young. So I was outside and I just got consumed to the conditions of the weather. So whenever it changed, I changed. And I found myself being outside, throwing up pitchforks and gang banging and shit. So, like, it's like I manifested it. Because when I was 12, I saw it. And then as I got older, I was like, yeah, this shit getting serious. And I done had a group, now I got a group of homies. And like, we a real, like, we in gangs, but our little group, we was really terrorizing shit. So, not glorifying it, not proud of it, but you live and you learn. So, I wasn't in survival mode though. I didn't have a father, but I had football, I had my mom, I had my aunt, I had my cousin, I had my guys. So, I lived a great life, a great childhood. Like I wasn't rich. I was outside every fucking day, every night. I was at all the clubs, Nitro, the Lick, Secrets. I was at the Premiere, Fiesta Cantina, Hearts. I was everywhere. Like I was enjoying myself. Like we wasn't thinking about designer and you know cars. Like we was just like we had raggedy ass cars. We was outside kicking it. We ain't didn't nobody like at those times like motherfuckers didn't care. They didn't care about the aesthetic, how people care about shit now. So I lived a great life. Like it was fun. Like I wouldn't. Would I go back and change it? I probably wouldn't because I wouldn't be the man I am today. But one thing I would change is I would have probably continued to play football and probably like been a firefighter or went overseas and played football like I had the opportunity to. I definitely would have did that.
What parts of your childhood still shows up in who you are as an adult today?
Uh, my big heart, my integrity, um, you know, just not backing down. Everybody told me no, and I still made it. You know, I manifest everything that I do. I've had real experiences with blessings and abundance. So I've experienced these things. I was living with my aunt, going from my mom's house to my aunt. 2009, my cousin went to the Navy. I was with my aunt a lot. She raised me as well. Her and my mom, my sisters. My mom is the youngest. I was in my auntie house every day making music on the laptop. Man, every day from 2009 to 2013, I manifested Fifi on the block. And God said it was time. It was time. I made that song on accident. Just made a song and did it, and it took me here. So I manifested it because I saw it every day. I saw it every day. I saw myself being in places, and it manifested for me. It unfolded.
If your son wanted to be a rapper, what advice would you give him? And would you even be a part of his business, like being a manager or anything like that?
Well, number one, he can't be a rapper.
Really?
Yeah, he cannot.
Okay.
So that's not even a question. So it's education, sports, and you going to college. You going whatever you gonna do. You ain't being no rapper. You ain't doing that. So that's not even a question. So he doesn't want to do anything that I've done. So he's nothing like me. He's a totally different child. He's a different type of child. And I'm happy he has his own thing going on. He's 11. He got his own thing going on, but he cannot be a rapper.
of
So
that.
not in high school, not now. I mean, it'd probably be different. I was more successful with the music, but I still wouldn't let them do it because you know I feel like me being a rapper, I cheated myself out of life because I said I was like, man, fuck that shit. I was raw as hell in football. When I made that song, I said fuck football, and I said I don't think I should have did that. So like I don't want him to give up on his other dreams because something is working for him right now. And now that it's not working for me no more, you got to have a plan B and C, and if you have to. So that's why I wouldn't let him do it.
What is one of the biggest Chicago slangs or things like or phrases that you can think of that we created out here, but a lot of people use in other states and it just be like cringe worthy, like why are y'all saying it? Like that's made for us.
Like why are they saying it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like when people take like our slang, our phrases, and they try to transform it to something else? Kind of like how they did this Chicago. They saying it's Chicago right now.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
They can't say nigga.
They definitely can't say that, and I've heard them slip up a few times. But they made it instead of this Chicago, they turned it to it's Chicago. You heard that?
Yeah, I think they were told to do that.
I feel like that too.
So I think they were trained to do that to keep it professional, which is cool. So we could take the clip. We could take the clip and say nigga. Like we can just say nigga. Like just say it, bro. But remember, they're athletes. They're products of their environment. They're on TV. They gotta remain professional. But I don't really care, man. Like people just, people gonna take whatever they want to take and make it how they want to make it. I mean, I don't know, man. People, everybody likes Chicago, everything. So they take everything that we say and do, and they could probably flip it into their own words. Like I done heard people from all around the state say, I don't say on phone now. I ain't never said no shit like that. Sorry for cursing. I ain't never said nothing like that. I ain't no foe. So when I see it on phone now, like I be thinking like other foes out west, and then my homies, I ain't saying that because I ain't no foe. So I've never said that. You know what I'm saying? So I hear people around different states, and like when I meet people, they be like, "Yeah, on phone." No, I be like, "Nah."
And that's what I mean.
No.
Like y'all saying stuff you don't even know.
I be like, "Nah, bro." I don't even know who made that up, nor do I know what that means. And I'm from Chicago. I get it. I get what they're saying. Like it's like, "What up, Joe?" Like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or "What up, folks?" Or "What up, Lord?" Like that's what that is. I get it. But that on phone them shit started out south, over east, where however you want to call it. But I don't say it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad word, but people gonna take everything we do and flip it and do what they want to do.
Very true.
They love Chicago, man.
They love us so much.
They love us. They love it here. They do.
What's some of your favorite Chicago food?
Like restaurants?
Yeah.
Taste Buds, Uncle Remus. Because we the originators of the first Baba.
Okay, you are.
And Sharks.
Sharks came from the west side?
Yes. Everything come from the west side. Yes.
That's something new. Because I'm from out south.
You know how long?
I didn't know Sharks was from
and Babas.
I knew Babas for sure.
But you know how many? First off, out west is a box, so we know where everything get out there. Like y'all so big out, not you, but out south so damn big. Like it's just it's huge. Out west not that big, so we know where everything get. Like we been eating JJ's and Sharks, and that's just since we was kids, shorties. Like out south, a lot of people don't even eat sharks. They just started eating sharks. For real, for real.
What do you mean just started?
I'm just saying though, like they had their own shit. Like they had no whales or nothing.
I think whales is new. It's like the past.
It ain't new.
Years.
It ain't new.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
Out west had all that shit. We had all of that. People's Taco. We had so much shit. But like,
what about Pepe's?
I don't like Pepe's. The taco place?
Didn't that start out south?
I don't know.
I think that started out.
I would never consider no shit like I would never. Their tacos not good.
It's not now. I would never eat at Pepe's.
It's not good. I just named out West restaurants.
No, for sure.
Like for instance, like Priscilla's,
Mm-hmm.
MacArthur's,
Mm-hmm.
Coleman's on Chicago Avenue, like them out West restaurants. And that's all. I'm saying that's not all we got. We have more, but that's what I grew up on.
Okay.
So I like
Eat
it.
out south?
Huh? I ate food out south before.
You don't think it's good?
Yeah, I think I love Chicago food in general.
Okay.
But I'm from out west, so when I want some food out south, I gotta call my out south homies, my over east homies, my homies in the hundreds and the burbs. Hey, what's good out here? Cause I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know because it's so big. It's so many options. It's like it's holes in the walls. Like for instance, it's this restaurant called. They sell like subs. It's like on 115. It's something. I don't know what it's called. It's extremely good.
Okay.
It's like some submarines. It's dipped in some type of mild sauce. It's crazy. I forgot the name of the restaurant. It may be on. I think it's on 115. It's crazy, and it's really good. So I only knew about that restaurant when I moved out south in 2023. That's how I found out about it. But you know, I travel, man. I have to move around the city and try new stuff.
So are you like a deep dish person, or you like pan crusted pizza? Because there's so much beef.
I like pan crust. I like pan crust.
Okay. So you ate Italian Fiesta before?
Yeah, back in the day. Italian Fiesta was nice.
Okay.
It's different. It's a difference now.
It definitely is.
It's not the same.
I would eat from there today.
Yeah, it's not the same. I'm not a pizza guy though.
Okay.
I'm not into pizza like that.
You eat wings?
I love chicken wings. Yeah.
So you would pick Uncle Remus just because it's out west over?
No, the true reason why I would pick Uncle Remus over Harold's, number one is because it's only two of them out west. So just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Out south is huge. He's franchised, right?
Yeah.
He has this I don't know how many it is. It's probably like 15. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch, but it's only one out west. And you got to go to that specific, the one on Madison Central. Okay. That's the number one Uncle Remus, and it's been open since forever. It's just now. I mean, things change. First off, it matters who cooks the chicken at Harold's and at Uncle Remus. It matters who cooks it, because everybody can't cook chicken. Mm-hmm. So, but if you take Harold's chicken and Uncle Remus chicken and no sauce, no lemon pepper, no nothing on it, and you try it, it's damn near the same. Okay. But when you put the sauce on it, Uncle Remus got it. I'm not saying it because I'm from out west.
I'm gonna have to try it. I've never done that before.
Try the chicken without the sauce. Try the chicken plain.
Okay.
Both. Eat them at the same time. Not the same time, but eat one, eat the other one. Have the sauce on the side. Take Harold's chicken and dip it in Uncle Remus sauce. Take Uncle Remus chicken and dip it in Harold sauce.
We're going to have to do that next time.
I'm telling you. That's how you can know the difference. The mayor said it's better. The foodie dude said it's better. He's still a human. It don't matter. He said it's better. It is better. It really is. It tastes. The mild sauce just tastes better. I don't know. People get their chicken from anywhere. Mm-hmm. It matters who seasons it, who cooks it. It matters. How old the grease is. It matters. He's successful though, because obviously Harold's got like a whole bunch. But shout out to them, man. I had both, but this mild sauce is better. Okay. That's just my opinion.
I respect that.
It's my opinion.
It makes total sense. I definitely respect that.
But you saw how I broke it down?
Definitely. I like the way that you broke it down.
I
actually want to try it.
And people don't do that. People be like, Harold's got it. Nigga, have you ever tried Uncle Remus? No. Exactly. They never even tried it.
My issue is the first time that I tried Uncle Remus, I don't remember what location it was. I think it was the Madison, to be honest.
It's only one.
It's two of them, isn't it?
But that's in the burbs. That just opened up.
Okay.
It's only one place you can go to.
Okay, so it was that first location.
Madison and Central.
I don't even want to say this on camera.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Bruh, I swear to everything, there was a piece of a fucking mop in my chicken.
And that can happen.
What do you mean that can happen?
I'm saying
So
anything can
casually?
happen.
That's disgusting.
It's nasty. Maybe they
So
was.
it blew me, and I'm just like, I was just so blown. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe whatever happened that day, right? Whatever happened that
That's
day, we're just
terrible.
gonna leave it alone. That was my first experience. My second experience was the chicken was not even cooked all the way. Like it was slimy, and I'm like,
That's
okay,
what
2 times,
matters.
I'm done.
But that's what matters, though. I'm pretty sure you can go anywhere, man. It's about the preparation of the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the right cooks, it's gonna be real good. So, like I said, get the chicken
Mm-hmm.
fresh. Get both chicken with nothing on it, nothing. Get both sauces on the side. Try both the piece of chicken without the sauce and the stuff.
Let me try that.
And try each chicken on each sauce. And you can tell. And it also matters what kind of mild sauce you like.
Yeah.
If you like it tangy and sweet. Some people like it sweet with a little spice to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it depends on who's making the sauce.
And I think if I remember the sauce from Uncle Remus, it's more on the tangy side
Yes.
than it is on the sweet side.
Yeah, it's tangy.
So that's probably why I like the sauce from Harold's better.
Well, yeah, but it's your preference.
Definitely.
It's whatever your taste buds like. But shout out to both.
Sure.
They're both black men, successful, and we appreciate both. But I like both. But I just like the mild sauce better at Uncle Remus.
It's a Chicago struggle. Outside people wouldn't even understand.
Whew. Wow, that's tough. That's a really good question.
If I had to say, it would be like our wind. Our wind is something different. Like we have to walk back.
Okay, shit like that.
Cold. If you at the lakefront, you know what I'm saying? Like just having that lakefront experience, which is kind of like at the same level of having the Miami experience, just in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
The wind, yeah, that's a good one. I would say knowing where to go in Chicago and where not to go.
Why is that important?
It's very important.
I know why, but tell us.
It's very important to know that coming here. Because what people out of town fail to realize is that the inner city is majority black. And the hood is everywhere in Chicago. It's not in a specific area. It's west, it's south, it's east, it's north, it's in the hundreds, it's in the burbs. You just got to be careful of where you're going and where you're going and where you're stopping. So I don't think people outside of Chicago will understand that.
Yeah. Like,
for instance, how they go to O Block and they think that it's again, hey man, whatever floats your boat, that ain't no damn museum. And it's bad over there. You will get your ass killed. Like, you going over there to take a picture, I get it. You trying to go meet O Block, I get it, man. They made it popular, man. Hey, more power to them. Cool. And white people are not paying homage. So especially when they come over there, why are y'all here? This shit is not cool, bro. They want to get out of there and live where y'all live. And you here taking a picture like it's a circus or something. It's not cool. People died in there. People want to get out that shit. That's not shit. It's not a museum.
That part.
So I mean, hey, teach his own.
Next question. What's a boundary you're refusing to cross?
With what?
Just moving forward in life, just as far as like where you are in life right now.
Okay. A woman has to like me. If she don't like me, I won't like you.
What does that mean?
A woman gotta like me more than I like her, so I can like her more, and then she turn around and she likes me more, and then I like her more, and then it just keeps going. The reason why I tell men this all the time, like who like you, brother. It's not, women think it's chasing. We're not asking you to chase us. Has nothing to do with that. I need to see and I want you to like me more than I like you. And not saying I don't like you a lot, I'm just saying, once I see that, then we can get somewhere. But niggas like women who don't like them. And then they don't get nowhere with those women.
How can you tell?
Because they're not doing things for them that a woman who really, really like you would do for you. And when a woman really likes you, man, she gonna do some shit for you, bro, that you just gonna be like, damn. And then the affection that come behind it is different when a woman like you.
How do we know when a man likes us? Because
When a man like you,
mm-hmm.
ladies, listen, to each his own. If you fuck with a nigga through the door and he starts spending money on you, he don't like you. Because at that point, he's using his funds to control the relationship. When a man likes you, he won't spend money on you right away. He'll take you out. But gradually, when he starts to see you doing it and being this and doing this, he starts to spend money on you. And then right after that, and this is very seldom that women get men like this and do it. Right after he starts spending money on you, you're going to get proposed to. But it's men out here that use their money as leverage. And there's women out here that use their body for leverage. And when you use things like that for leverage, you only can go so far. So a lot of men, it's okay. Like if you take her on a date, spend a couple dollars. But using your money to get what you want is okay. But eventually, her true feelings for you is gonna come out. And she's not gonna like you. And also every time you look up, she's gonna ask you for something.
Mm-hmm.
Every time. And then you're gonna feel unappreciative.
Mm-hmm.
But she got this one dude she chasing. Not saying he don't give her money, but he buy roses, he take her on dates, he talk to her. He's not using his penis and his money as leverage. When you could have discipline for yourself and do that, you can get your way with women just by knowing how to talk, showing your personality, you know, and that's just what I believe.
Okay.
So, but I get it. It's dudes out here that got bread and they don't care about spending it, but I do.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't want to spend money on a woman, but I just care about what I do with my money because I don't got it like most dudes do, but I got it. But she got to mean something to me for me to go outside and pay bills, whatever, man. She got to mean something to me. Like I tell women, if you don't like me, don't have sex with me. Don't even talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do anything. But my mom always told me, when you get a woman to like you, she'll do anything for you. And a lot of men don't focus on that. So
I agree. I posted something earlier about you date on your level of maturity.
for sure.
And I feel like a lot of people are not really dating in 2026.
Nah.
A lot of people are very insecure because of past relationships or just insecure with themselves. And then a lot of people also have not focused on getting their mental health together. So they can't maturely step up in a relationship like they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So do you feel like if you're mentally unstable that you shouldn't even be dating?
Yes. And I've been mentally unstable for so long in so many different eras of my life. It's ridiculous. And I don't even know. Because in order for you to know, you got to go to therapy. Mm-hmm. In order for you to know, you have to face your traumas head on and figure out what you need to do. Inventory is low on love. So while you chasing money and coochie and penis and trips and pictures, you setting I'm telling you, it's these women out here and men out here, and it's a trillion people in the world. They finding each other and they marrying each other. And I said this before. God never said get in the dating pool. He never said that. So while we in here swimming in this nasty ass water, the water ain't nasty. It's the people who get in it. They make the water nasty. It's different pools of stuff that you can get into, but people date 10% of what they like. 10% of what they like, they go for. And I tell people all the time, what makes you think you can get 10% of the women that you like? 10% of the women, that's not a lot. They'll go for that 10% and leave the other 90. They'll go for the 30 and leave the rest of that. Like, if I date, I'm going for the 30 and the 40%. Why? Because the inventory is higher. If I can find a good woman with the 30, 40% of women who ain't the top 10%. to get the top 10% woman, you got to be a certain type of guy. You got to have a certain type of bag, a certain type of aura to you. To get 20% of those women, same shit. I go to 30 and 40% because there's still pretty women down there.
Mm-hmm.
And they deserve love and happiness too.
Mm-hmm.
So I would date in that pool. I wouldn't date. We always want to date so high, and we're not ready to go up there. And it's not meant for a lot of people. It's not meant for me personally to go date. If I had $1,000,000, I still would not date in the 10% of the dating pool. I wouldn't even get in the pool. I would stand around the ledge and look. Oh hell no, I'm going.
What's a good woman to you?
A good woman is first a woman who is nice, a woman who has integrity, a woman who has self-control, a woman who is self-aware of the things she do, the things she say, a woman who is a woman of God, a woman who chooses caring over just dealing with a person or just putting herself in bad situations. A woman who cares about a man, uh, especially the man that she deals with, and the way he thinks, the way he feels. That's a good woman. Um, I think now aesthetics will be the last thing that I would look for a woman. The first thing I would look for is character. Like that's the first thing I would look for is character. Um, Character is a lot. I mean, of course, we want her to be gorgeous, nice body, all that. But unfortunately, you ain't gonna get that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to get that. It's so hard to find a woman who a 10 in the brain, a 10 in the body, a 10 in the face, a 10 in the bed. It's hard. That shit. That's that 10%. So again, you got to go down to that 30 and that 40% of people who you probably would not talk to and find love because your chances there are better. Not saying that I'm not worth going up there. It's just I feel like they're more people pleasing than the people up there. So I would date lower than 50%. And when I mean 50%, that means like they don't have as much money or they're not as good looking or anything, but it's still love right there. So character is the first thing to a good woman. Character. And for character, if she has no character, then she's just not a good woman.
You talked about mental health off camera and then just a couple questions ago. So, how important is mental health to you, and what advice could you give to mostly men about mental health right now?
Black men, I can only speak to black men.
Men.
I can't speak to nobody else who's not my color because we don't have anything in common. I would tell black men to go to therapy and find God first, go to a therapist and let it out and learn how to control your emotions and your feelings and your mouth and your penis. Because once you can conquer those things, you will be the best version of a black man that you could ever be. Once I learn how to discipline my penis when I need to. Now, when it's time for me to have fun and do what I want to do, I'll do it. But you cannot live like that 365, 24/7. So, black men, therapy, God, be here for yourself. Leave the drugs alone, leave the liquor alone, leave the gambling alone, leave the women alone, leave social media alone. Find your true self. Find yourself. Educate yourself. Make yourself a top tier man again. Take care of your kids. Like, that's what I would say because as black men, we worry about the wrong stuff. Stop looking at NBA players and NFL players and rappers. Don't compare yourself to them. They're in a different bracket, bro. That's what was for them. This is what's for you. Don't compare yourself to them. They are dating the 10% of women. So what makes you think you can compete with them? You can't, unfortunately. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I know if God gave me $1,000,000, I can compete. But I can compete now. I believe I'm in the 60% of men and I can compete. So I will be top tier in that 60% of men because I work, I'm above height. You know what I'm saying? I'm a great father. I got a great spirit to myself. I'm educated. I know the Bible. I can teach you things. I'm disciplined. Like I'm good. in my area. I can shine in my area. I can't shine at the 10%. So I would tell black men, man, therapy, God, figure out who you truly are and go for it. Because the person you are today, and if you're not winning, that is not who you're supposed to be. So I don't think they black men understand it. Young black men,
I
man,
don't think so either.
if you're not winning in the life that you living,
Mm-hmm.
that is not who God. That's not what God has for you. You are not meant to be a rapper, a drug dealer, a con artist, whatever this nigga, a pimp. I don't know, whatever you desire to be. If it ain't working for you, that means you need to go back to the drawing board because that's not for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not winning and you're embarrassing yourself. And the older you get, the less time you have. And you're going to wake up one day, you're going to be old as hell, and you're like, damn, I done wasted 50 years trying to be some shit that I'm not. I ain't got a wife. I don't got a career. I don't got a family. Now I got to just thug it out like this. So don't be that man. I would never be that guy. I would never.
I like that. I see a lot of men that don't feel like they need to go to therapy, that not necessarily think that they're perfect, but they not realizing that the life that they live in, even though they've been doing it for a long time, is not working for them. Because they're so used to doing certain things and being around the same type of people and not seeing like, okay, this is an illusion. Let me step back and try to do something different. Let me get my mental health together. And then I see a lot of men, that black men that were raised by single women, and they don't really take care of themselves. They don't go to the doctor, or they only go to the doctor when they think they got something type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I see
They're not
that
good
struggle of
fathers.
disconnect. They're not good fathers. They're not showing up.
They're not
I
good.
always feel like if a man or a woman is not taking care of their kids, they can't be anything successful in life. Period.
Any black man, I don't care what type of aesthetic you got, how much money you got, how many hoes you got, what kind of car you drive. If you're not a good father, bro, you a piece of shit. So, because it's men out here like myself that's doing the best that we can, and we get the bare minimum of respect from women. So, at the end of the day, if you don't take care of your children and your responsibilities, if God is not in it, it will never work for you. Ever. You will never be successful. I don't care if you think you're successful right now. One day you're going to wake up, that shit going to be gone because you reap what you sow. So if you don't get yourself together now, I started to get myself together when I was 27, and now I'm 36. So now I'm sitting on a gold mine because God sat me down and said, hey, Kyle, listen, I'm preparing you for these years. You need to be these years. I fixed my background. I fixed my driver's license. I fixed myself. I fixed my mental. I fixed the way I talk, the things that I consume. Like I fixed these things because I was either gonna be dead, in jail, confused, or just being somewhere where I don't want to go. So if a guy's not in it, it just won't work. So
I love that. I love that, and I feel like you touched all of the questions that I honestly wanted to ask about mental health or anything. Is there anything that you want to add?
no, man, I just just black man, just better yourself. Um, Comparing and contrasting things that are not.
The history that I feel like that was made last night with the Chicago Bears. A saying that I heard is, if your man is a Chicago Bears fan, he's a loyal man. Because the way that the Chicago Bears fans hold them down, whether they win or they lose, is something that no other team really does.
Yeah.
So when you was watching the game, like how big was that for you watching the game, seeing them win, how they were winning against the Packers, and just throughout this entire season since they had what's his name, Caleb Williams, and then the new coach Ben Johnson, and just all of the effort that they have been putting to basically just show up.
We are a fourth quarter team when it comes to the really good teams. When we play teams that are not as good as us, we spank them instantly because they can't keep up with us. But, it's always bear down, and we're going to be loyal. And we got a really good team. And DJ Moore is the truth. Burden is the truth. Caleb is the truth. Loveland is the truth. Booker is the truth. So we got people on our team. I can keep naming them, but we're just nice, and we're loyal, and we haven't made it to a playoff game and won since 2011. So to beat our rival team twice and get them packing and going home is big. They was walking down a tunnel crying yesterday, and they look really sad. And we're a fourth quarter team. If we could play like the fourth quarter the whole game, we could probably terrorize a lot of people. But these next few games, we got to play 2 games to go to the Super Bowl. So who won? I'm gonna tell you who we play.
So you think we can make it?
I'm gonna tell you who we're gonna play on Sunday.
Okay.
Because they just played and the game is over.
This Sunday or next Sunday?
This Sunday. Well, next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Okay.
Today's Sunday, so next Sunday. Who is this? We play the 49ers. And remember, they just beat us.
They did.
And we play them next Sunday.
Whew.
So, or Saturday, whatever day. We play them. So, we play them. And after we beat them, we got to see the Seahawks. That's because that game, after we beat the 49ers, we got to, the Seahawks is going to win, regardless, because they're good. And we got to see them to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And that's going to be a really tough game because they go, man, they throw the ball, they can run the ball. They're just really good at what they do. That coach, he picked the people he needed, and they work very well with each other. And remember, they don't play in weather like we do.
Right.
And remember, every game is in Chicago. So they got to come to us. So that would be our advantage to them for it to be cold.
Okay.
But yeah, it's always bear down, man. We've been bear down since forever. So we win it, man. I'm happy for them. Ben Johnson, he said he manifested it.
Okay.
He manifested it.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the podcast, sharing some information, and just speaking some knowledge about Black mental health and all of those things. I think our next interview, we gotta go and try some chicken.
Yeah, me and you. Yeah. Go try that food.
We're gonna go try that chicken, that plain chicken.
I'm telling you.
I haven't eaten chicken in over like 2 years, so I would try it for you. Talk afterwards. But we're gonna try it and we're gonna put it to the test and see if it's real when it comes to that.
Oh no, we're playing. Wow. I take that back. We playing the Rams. Sorry.
The Rams on Sunday?
We play the Rams.
Okay.
Let me see. I thought it would be wow. Wow. No, how? How? That's not right. We're not playing the Rams. Wait. It's official. The Bears will host the LA Rams next week in that Soldier Field. That don't make sense. I don't know how they did that.
So we're playing the Rams.
I don't know. It's either the 49ers or the Rams. But I'm looking at the chart, and it says we play the 49ers, but because the Rams is in is with the Seahawks. That's weird. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
We gonna find out. But if we
Either way,
do,
we winning, right?
if we play the Rams, we finna beat the shit out them.
Well,
I hope we play them.
let's do it.
We gonna beat these dogs. We gonna beat the Ram out. They ass weak as hell. They can't fuck with us. So
Easy win.
it's
You gotta make it easy.
easy win. The Rams. Why would they put this? This can't be right. Maybe I don't know, man. I'm gonna figure it out. Cause this shit crazy. I'm gonna figure it out.